starting to get a little bit tighter at the top than I would like. Hi there folks, and welcome back to Global Domination. I'm Nick from SonickFM, and this is episode number 20. Now today, we have two games coming up for you in the league. We are away against Bali United and then away against Persala. Now, since yesterday's episode, quite a lot has happened. Take a look at results first of all. So we left off against Sriwijaya where we won 2-0. We then drew nothing each with Madura United, and that's kind of almost been a little bit of a catalyst for what's happened since. So we've not lost since then. Beat Arima 2-1, beat PSM 1-0, beat Persawangi in the first round of the Cup 2-0, beat Persakubar 1-0 in the second round of the Cup, beat Sriwijaya 1-0 in the league. But as you can see, it is 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 2-1. 2-0. Persawangi are a non-league team, so we should have expected to beat them by a bit more than that. We just can't seem to score at the minute. Taking the Indonesian Cup game as an example, I think we had about 30 shots on goal. Don't know how many times we hit the woodwork. Shots were trickling inches past. So there's something's going on where we're just not managing to score as much as I would like, especially when we look back at things where we're winning 4-2 and 5-1 and 4-2 there, 4-2 up here again. So hopefully that doesn't turn into anything major. If we have a look at the league, we do have a game in hand, which is the next game we've got to play on Tira Persicabo. We're level on points with them because of that draw that we had against Madura. If we win this, we'll be 2 points, only be 2 points ahead of them. So yeah, things are tightening up a little bit, and I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest. But in other news, transfer-wise, the transfer window is just about to close, or the latest transfer window anyway. So a couple of our young players are set to join other teams in February, at the end of the season. Tried to offer them both contracts to stop them from going because they do have good potential. Tabuni in particular, if we have a look at him, he's currently 1.5 star with 4.5 star potential, but neither two of them would sign new contracts because they've just signed new contracts. We also have brought in a couple of new players. So we brought in Eddie Harris. Eddie Harris is an 18-year-old Australian central midfielder, 2.5 star current ability. Got him playing down in the youth team at the moment, just to give him a bit of game time until his what's the word I'm looking for? Until he can speak the language to make him a bit better. We've quite a lot of midfielders, central midfielders as well at the minute. So we've got him playing down there just to get him some game time, get him adjusted. But he's, good potential there, looks quite good. He was a higher star rating when I scouted him, but nonetheless, still quite pleased with that one. Brought him in on a free. And then Giovanni from Desportivo Brazil, 4,000 for him. And look at this boy, 21 years old, can play anywhere across the attacking midfield, can also play as striker or as central midfielder if really need be. He's 5-star ability at the moment, and yeah, he's a bit of a steal for us. He's capped at under 20 level for Brazil as well, and as we can see, played for, if we go to his career history, pretty much came through the ranks at Desportivo Brazil. Was a bit of a regular for them for the past 3 seasons, getting in amongst the goals and getting assists in as well. So hopefully he can become a very important player for us. We've got him in the squad for the game today. He's on... No, we don't actually, because he's picked up a bit. He's got a bit of a knock. He's not due back for another couple of days, that's what it is. So, we're getting to the game against Bali United. And this is the squad for the game. We have Sriwijaya in goals, Lestaluhu, Dawanga, Fatari and Christian Toko at the back. Taiwanella and Sawande in midfield, Suriyawan, Oharela and Orwande in the attacking midfield with Rambi up front. So you may notice here that Fadala has reacted well to my latest chat. He's on the transfer list by request. He came to me about his game time because he still wasn't getting enough game time, which I can't really justify playing him over Sriwijaya when Sriwijaya is playing so well. And it was basically a case of, well, if you don't like it, leave. So trying to get rid of him, which would also help with the wage budget because we're currently a little bit over our wage budget. But nobody seems to want to sign him at the moment. So we'll get into the game and hope for a better performance this time than what we've had over the past couple of games. And again, as with yesterday's video, I'm recording these back to back. I apologise about any sniffs or sneezes or anything with the hay fever. I'll again try and edit out as much as I can. But we go now with a corner from Christian Toko. He swings it in and it's headed clear by the Bali defence. They try to come on with a counter-attack now. And it's Kafa on the right hand side with it. Taiwanella wins the ball there, but it's been given as a penalty. And Taiwanella gets a yellow card for that. So Spasijevic with the penalty. Sriwijaya looked as if he was going to get a hand to it, but the penalty just too powerful for him, and that gives Bali a 1-0 lead. See it again, Sriwijaya guesses the right way. I think he does get a hand to it, but just it's not enough to keep the ball out. We have a look at the league table. Bali are sitting stone last. So this is a game we really should be winning. And here we go with an attack now. Fatari plays it long to Rambi, but it's cut out again by the Bali defence. And Taiwanella with it, looking for Rambi again with that long ball. Oharela wins the ball in midfield. Rambi plays it to Suriyawan, who slides Rambi through again on the left-hand side, sorry. Suriyawan inside to Taiwanella. Taiwanella with the shot. And there we go with the equaliser. Another goal from our midfield from outside the box. Our midfield really love a goal from outside the box. It's only Taiwanella's second of the season. We would really like to see him chipping in with a few more goals. But it's an important time to get your second goal of the season, because that levels things up for us now. So Bali with the corner, Wijanto swings it in, and that is Spasijevic up there with the header, his 8th goal of the season, and that gives Bali a 2-1 lead. What is going on with this team? Been absolutely dominant all season so far, most of last season as well, not all of it. Now things like this are happening. Poor defending at the back there. But we need to work a bit harder, demand a bit more from them. I know we're away from home, but this is a game we really should be winning comfortably, so I'm not angry, just disappointed. The old guilt trip. It seems to work for parents, so let's see if it works for us. Christian Toko with the free kick now. Gets the ball up there, and Fatari gets to it. I don't know how he got to it, but he gets to it at the back post and slides it underneath the Bali goalkeeper, I think. Let's see, Christian Toko plays it forward. Fatari gets there, yeah, just under the outstretched arm of the goalkeeper. Fatari does brilliantly to get to that. He's got two men in front of him. And with 65 minutes gone now, I think we will look at changing things up a little bit, because there's a few players not playing particularly well. So Wande, for a start, is not playing well. Neither is Orwande. So I think we'll take Orwande off for Kartika. Rambi's not playing particularly well either, nor is Lester Luhu. So we're going to swap Lester Luhu with Christian Toko, and then Lester Luhu can come off for Andika. And we'll leave things as they are at the moment. And maybe make change again in a few minutes. So it's goal kick now for Bali. Rossi kicks it out. Christian Toko picks it up on the left. Plays a big ball over the top for Rambi. Rambi gets onto it, and he can't find the target with the chip. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take Rambi off, and we're going to bring Ibekob on for him. And see if Ibekob can sneak us a goal. Demand more. And we're going to go very attacking for the last 5 minutes or so. And it's Sriwijaya on the ball on the left-hand side. He loses out to Raman, but Taiwanella picks up the loose ball. Slides it through to Kartika. Kartika on the right now. Can he do anything with it? Gets into the box, plays it inside. Ibekob with the shot, but it's well blocked from the defence. Only cleared as far as Christian Toko, though. Gives it back to Taiwanella. It's inside to Sawandi. Finds Christian Toko again on the left. Christian Toko, I think, was having a shot there, but that was easily blocked by Kafa. And nothing else comes of that. So it looks like this is going to be another 2 dropped points. Which again, considering that Bali are the team bottom of the league, that was just not good enough at all. I really don't know what is going on with the team at the minute. Rambi, since he's come back from the international break, been quite disappointing. I mean, if we have a look, he came back from the international break in time for the Persija game. And he scored 2 against Arima, and he scored once against Sriwijaya. So he scored 3 goals in the past, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games. Now, the Persija game he didn't play, so I can't really count that one, but he's played every other game. He's really needing to pick up his form a little bit. But that keeps us top of the table. We're a point clear of Persicabo. Goal difference is pretty even, so we need to keep an eye on how things are going there. And it is 12 games in a row unbeaten in the league, but we want more wins and less draws. That's, although it is only the second draw, I shouldn't really complain too much. But as I've said before, we want to win the league this year so we can move on to the next nation. It is the end of March, or coming up to the end of March. It's 22nd of March. We've got quite a lot of countries and leagues to get through before FM22 comes out. So we do want to try and get out of Indonesia, preferably the end of this season. But anyway, we'll be back in just a second with the second game of the episode, which is away against Persila in the league. And back now for the game against Persila in the league. And this is the team for that game. So we have Sriwijaya in goals, Berlin, Dewanga, Fatari and Christian Toko at the back, Taiwanella and Sawandi in midfield, Giovanni, Orella and Orwandi in attacking midfield, and Rambi up front. So Berlin's coming in at the left back position because, as you can see, Lestalu who's suspended for too many yellow cards, and Giovanni's coming in to play on the left as an inside forward as well. We'll give him a try there, and we might over the next few games move him about and try him in different positions just to see where he fits best. As I said, he can play anywhere across the attacking midfield, so it's good to have somebody with that versatility. We'll get into the game and we'll see how he does in this one. So this is a bigger game than it should have been because we do really want to make sure that we get the win here and that we're not going on a bit of a run where we don't pick up points. Don't know if Persicabo are playing at the moment. But Persila on the attack. Aditya picks up the ball. He has a shot, but he can't find the target. So Persicabo doesn't look like they're playing today. So it's a good chance for us to get a bit of distance between us and puts the pressure on them to match our result. So Christian Toko with the free kick in, but it's cleared away by the Persila defence. The Wanga's got it now. He finds Taiwanella on the left, back to the Wanga. Tries to find Taiwanella inside, but it's cut out, and Persila have a counter attack now, but it seems to have stalled a little bit. Although Aditya coming forward with the shot, but Sriwijaya manages to turn that one over the bar. Corner now for Persala. Swung in, Dewanga deals with that one easily, and Alom picks up the loose ball from the clearance. And it's still Persala coming forward now. But the attack doesn't amount to anything as the highlight ends. So, throughout the first half, again, stats-wise, you could say we've been the better team, but nothing's really happened. Christian Toko with the throw-in, Arwandi with the flick on, can't find a red shirt though. And it's Persala coming forward again, but Sawandi wins it back in midfield, does brilliantly to win it back. Arwandi, big ball over the top for Giovanni. Giovanni with the shot from a tight angle, but the keeper gets down and saves it. Follow-up shot from Orella was blocked. And goes for a throw-in. Christian Toko now to Sawandi. Sawandi into the middle. Orella picks up the ball in the middle. Just takes a touch to get it past the keeper and then slots it home. That gives us a 1-0 lead. Just before half-time. It's exactly what we wanted. We see Sawandi does well to get to the byline with the ball. Orella in the middle. One touch to take it away from the keeper. And then swivels and scores. So that now gives us a good advantage in the league. We're 4 points clear, although Persicabo do still have that game in hand. But we want to try and build on this now. And we want to try and grab another couple of goals. Just to help with the goal difference as well, in case it comes down to that. And also to try and get back to the level of performance we had at the start of the season as well. So it is Persala trying to attack with it. Christian Toko does well to win that. Orella loses out in midfield though. And Persala have it with Alom. Alom forward to Aditya. But Orella cuts that one out. Does well to win the ball back. Arwandi with it now. Finds Giovanni with the big switch ball. Inside to Rambi. Rambi with the shot. But the keeper manages to save it and he was offside anyway. So let's have a look at what we can do substitution wise. It's shown that Giovanni's only playing a 6.5, but I thought he was doing better than that. Arwandi's playing okay on the right as well. Rambi, again, not really doing much. But I think we're going to bring Ibakov on for him just now. At the moment, nobody's playing spectacularly, but nobody's playing badly either. What I think we will do is we'll take Giovanni off for now and we'll bring Suryawan on for him. I mean, Giovanni is just back from an injury and it's his first game, so we'll try and we'll give him the benefit of the doubt in the fact that he didn't play particularly well. Although, in saying that, it did look like he was playing reasonably well in terms of what I was seeing in the highlights. But Persala trying to attack now. It's cut out by Berlin at left back. Finds Suryawan with the knockdown. Sawandi forward to Tyrone now. O'Harella has it. Plays it into Arwandi. Arwandi to Suryawan. Suryawan coming in from the left hand side. Gets his 5th goal of the season. Makes it 2-0 to Sriwijaya. Makes it a bit more comfortable for us as well. And looks like I was justified in making that substitution. O'Harella, as we see, with the ball in the middle of the park. Plays it to Arwandi. Suryawan running through. Arwandi finds him. A tidy finish from Suryawan. And that makes things, as I said, just a little bit more comfortable for us as we come into the last few minutes of the game. And that will be that. It's a good win for us, especially after the draw in the last game, and not really performed particularly well over the last few games, but we're still managing to pick up those points, which is important. And that, at the end of the episode, if we look at the league, you see there 4 points clear of Persicabo, who are in second. They do have a game on hand coming up, but they can't take over us, so we're definitely ending the episode as top of the league regardless of what happens in the Persicago game. And as for tomorrow, what I will do is I'll play the next round of the Indonesian Cup. We're playing Persika in that. Persika are a 3rd division team, so I don't really need to show you that. But we'll play that and probably come back at the beginning of October. As I've said, want to try and get through the season a bit quicker because we are running out of time to try and get through every country that we want to get through. So we'll play through the rest of September, come back round about the start of October, either PSIS Bayangkara or Bayangkara Persebaya. It'll depend on the cup games as well. So there might be a cup game in here that we'll show you. But that will all be in tomorrow's episode. And that is the end of episode number 20. Now, don't forget, if you like the video, hit the thumbs up button down below. And let me know in the comments how you think the second half of the season is going to go. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell to make sure you don't miss any videos going forward. I upload daily around 8 PM UK time. And as always, thank you very much for watching.